California. I'm just checking in. I hope you all are doing well. I know this has been really challenging times, and I'm so impressed with everyone's persistence and patience and courage and perseverance during these really challenging times. Hang in there. I had a few ideas. Again, you can see that even over the last few days, I've been creating resources at home, and I'm sure you are too. So I wanted to share a few math ideas. But first, just a reminder that it's really important that you remind your children before they work with any materials that they really wash their hands the way we've been shown to do. As the news continues to tell us, this is one of the most important ways to protect all of us. So I would encourage you, I'm going to share a little secret that you can put any words to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Or if you're not musical, if you're musical, you can, probably do way better than that. Or Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush, that's another good tune. So come up with something that works for you and your family, but something along the lines of, this is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands all day long. This is the way we get our fingers, get our fingers, get our fingers. This is the way we get our fingers all day long. This is the way we get the tops, get the tops, get the tops. You get the point. Keep it going and have them come up with verses and ways to explain so that you really make sure that everyone's hands are clean before they're touching all the materials and toys. Okay, that being said, I created, again, as you remember, we talked about setting up an area where the materials are accessible to the children so you don't have to be the one to set it up. But if you're going to introduce them something new, then you probably have to give them that initial lesson, and they will go back and forth afterwards to repeat and master whatever the activity is. So I came up with looked around and found a few more things. Just to remind you that, for many of us, buying things online is not a good option right now. So I just want to remind you that you don't have to. There's a lot in your house already that you can turn into very useful learning activities. So this here is a little box that our bread muffins came in, and I just hand wrote these numerals on little slips of paper. I didn't even use scissors, I just tore the paper. And I found a hand towel and a yogurt dish and some paper clips. And so that's one activity here. This one over here is the muffin tin, and I found some sort of stones, that you put in the bottom of a vase or something, and that works. And I found, again, more paper clips, and I thought it's not only a cool fine motor skill activity, but you could really turn these into all kinds of cool counters. So with that being said, I'm going to try to show you what you might what you might do to set it up and how you might invite your child to participate, and we'll take it from there. Okay, here's a good counting activity for children that have just learned to recognize their numerals and are working on one-to-one correspondence. So it's just a muffin tin, and I just found some dots and put numbers on. So here we have 0, and you might start by inviting your child, and you might say something like, hey, would you like to do some counting with me? Look at this. This is 0, so I'm going to save the space. What number do you see here? 1, that's right. 1. What numeral do you see here? 2. That's right. 1, 2. And here, 3. That's right. 3. 1, 2, 3. What do we see here? 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, I'm asking them to count into their hands so that they can feel the increase of quantity as they go. And you would continue all the way to 10. And there shouldn't be any left in the container if you manage to get them right. Okay, and then when you're finished, we're going to put those away and put it back on the shelf. Just like that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put a little hand towel out and define our workspace, just like this. And I found some paper clips, so those will be our counters, and I have some numerals right here. So I'm going to start by inviting the child to come and work. And I might say something like, hey, would you like to come and do some counting work with me? Okay, great. Let's start by putting these numerals in order. I'm going to put the 0 over here first to save a place. And then I'm going to look for 1. Can you help me find the 1? 1. That's right. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, what comes after 1 when we're counting? We say 1, 2. That's right, 2. Can you help me find the 2? Okay, fantastic. There we go. 2. Okay, which number or numeral is going to come first next? So we have 1, 2. What comes next? 3. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay, and next? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to make some room here for 10. Just scoot these little numerals down a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now let's count paper clips. Okay, so how many goes with 0? Do you remember? 0. 0 just saves a space, so we'll leave that there. How many goes there? 1. 1. 1, good. And 2. 2. 2, good. And 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. And what comes next? 4, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4? Sometimes they'll go all the way back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they'll just recognize the numeral. 5, that's right. 5. Let's count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, 6. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cut. Okay, let's double check with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Well done. Okay, let's put this back on the shelf. And we're just gonna gather up all the paper clips, put them back in the dish, and we'll be ready to move on to the next activity. Would you like to help me make some 10s today? Look what I have. I have some paper clips, and I'm gonna make some 10 bars. Can you help me with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look what you have to do. You just put this through like this and attach it. Very good, and just keep going all the way until you get to 10. This would be a good activity for somebody that was already very confident with numerals 0 through 10 and was going to move on to work with teens. And that way they can have a resource of 10s over here. And it's also very good fine motor skills. So they're going to make some materials that you can use. So you can use these as individually as units, and then these as 10s, and do more complicated math, or do addition and subtraction with these. So again, it's an everyday household item, just to show you a little bit of a possible extension.